Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of the MaryGoRound Podcast. My name is Brascia, and I'm your host. This podcast is powered by Selkirk Sport. We are Pickleball. Today, we welcome back the one and only Maggie Brascia to the show. Welcome back, Maggie.
Hello, thank you for having me.
How are you doing today?
I'm good.
It's always good to have Maggie on the show. Maggie, how has your fall semester been?
My fall semester has been good. It's definitely been tough balancing pickleball and school. My computer science classes just keep getting harder and harder. But pickleball has been so much fun. I've been able to travel to so many cool places and get to know people better. I've got to spend a lot of time with family. My boyfriend Nick, we hang out a lot, and I'm always doing fun things on the side. So definitely keep my life busy.
That is great. And I noticed you've been doing a lot of escape rooms with your friends. Tell us a little more about what those are like. I've never done one.
Yeah, like I said before, I love keeping busy and doing fun things to distract me from pickleball and school, because those are more work-like things, so always need a distraction from those. But Nick and then Hayden comes down from Ukaipa to hang out with us in Southern California, and our friend Derek, and last time Yana joined us. We did an escape room. But we love doing stuff like that, going out to eat, going to the beach. We're going to Six Flags this weekend. So, yeah, it's been good.
Wow, you guys are on the move. We just got back from PPA Las Vegas. Why don't you tell everyone about your highlight from the trip?
I think for me, PPA Vegas is one of my favorite tournaments because that was our first tournament we played in women's 5-0. I think 4 years ago.
Yeah.
So it's just very nostalgic, and I love the venue, and I love going to Vegas. They have a lot of fun restaurants and cool hotels, and I love seeing the Strip.
Yeah, Vegas is always one of our favorite tournaments. I know it's always fun to have all of our SoCal friends playing in it too. Playing with a sister is an amazing thing, but it also has some challenges. And I feel like Maggie and I have had really good results this year, but sometimes we don't perform as well as we would like to because some sister things can get in the way. So today we wanted to share with you guys something that our dad actually tells a lot of his lessons. He has a lot of couples that take lessons from him, which is treat your partner like you want to go on a third date with them. And what does this mean? This means treat your partner with respect, with a good attitude at all times, and good things will come to you guys. Do you agree, Maggie?
Yeah, for sure. I think with a sibling or a husband or wife or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever relationship it is, you just feel very comfortable with that person. So you feel like you're able to say whatever, and they're going to love you no matter what. So you can get away with it, but you kind of have to treat them as somebody who's not as close as you than they are. Treat them with respect, like you said, and that will lead to a more successful partnership on the court.
Exactly. And with that said, let's get into our guest for the day. We not only have one sister on the podcast today, we have two more. These sisters were born in Maui, Hawaii, and now they live in Indianapolis, Indiana. They both work for the NCAA and also play pro pickleball on the PPA tour. They also play for the DC pickleball team in Major League Pickleball, and they just made the finals at the Atlanta event. Welcome to the show, the Kawamoto sisters.
Hi, sisters.
Hello, fellow Selkirk sisters.
You guys are the original Selkirk sisters?
No.
Or just add-ons?
No, never. Oh my gosh. Well, you guys, I'm so honored that we're having this sister edition of the MaryGoRound podcast.
I know, we're excited. Can you see us both? Are we okay?
Yes, we can see both. Thank you for coming on. I know it's like 6 o'clock there. Have you guys had a busy day? Like, where are you calling from?
Oh, yeah, we've had just normal work days so far, so nothing crazy this week going on.
Oh, nice, nice. How has it been balancing your full-time jobs with the pro pickleball? I mean, I don't know how you guys are doing it.
The NCAA has been very flexible with both Jade and I. We're on like a hybrid schedule, so we're in the office sometimes and at home sometimes. So being able to work remote and have some like virtual days has been really helpful. My boss is super into it. He loves following the tournaments and following our careers, and I'm sure Jade has a similar experience with her boss in her department. Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I think kind of focusing on something other than pickleball sometimes is good for us too, because there can be a lot of drama, a lot of stuff going on in the pickleball world, and sometimes taking your mind off of it for a second, I guess for us it's work is fun.
Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, Matt, do you feel the same way with school?
Yeah, I feel the exact same way with school. If I didn't have school as a distraction, I don't know if I'd be having as much fun with the pickleball as I do now. So I totally understand what you
Yeah,
guys.
totally relate. It's been nice. It's been a lot. It's very busy. I mean, having to travel so much for pickleball, but we're enjoying it.
Yay! Oh my gosh. Well, you guys are MLP finalists. You also were finalist in the Cincinnati tournament earlier this year. I feel like you guys as a sister partnership have kind of cracked the code of how to play with a sibling. I think, we think we're pretty close, but you guys are in the finals. Like, tell us, what is the secret to your success?
It only took 27 years to figure it out, but I think this year we figured it out a little more. Beer City was probably our lowest low, and then MLP has been our highest high as far as chemistry on the court. I think we're trying to emulate you guys a little more, where you guys seem like you guys enjoy each other's company on the court and you're supportive of each other, and Jackie and I were like the exact opposite beginning of this year. So we're trying our best, but you guys are good inspirations for us. I think we had this conversation at a tournament once where I think is me and you, Mary, where we're more the talkers maybe, and then Jade and Maggie are like the please just turn around, let's do the next point. We don't have to talk after every single point. That's their vibe. So maybe we need to do a partner swap one day, a sister swap.
I am still waiting for the exhibition where we just mix around and do different sister matchups. And the fact that we've never actually played each other in a tournament as teams, I'm thankful, because that's going to be tough because we're all friends. But yeah, I totally agree. Like, I'm definitely the woo woo hype woman on the court. Maggie's
I'm just like, shut up. Like, she just takes care of business, but I think that's a good point about what you said with like the lows and then the highs. Like, don't you guys feel like there's just really low lows when you play with your sister?
Yeah, everything can be taken a little more personally. Like every missed shot, you feel a little more irritated for some reason. But at the end of the day, like when you win and you do have success, there's no one more that you want to share it with than your sister on the court. So that's the good part. You just have to work through the kinks along the way, for sure.
Yes, it is definitely a process. So what I'm taking from this is just like maybe just a little more fun on the court. Are there any other secret tips that you guys have to your success as sisters, or what?
I don't know. I think as twins, we've always been like very naturally in sync with each other. Like our movement has always been good with each other. And Jade, I don't know how you feel. Yeah, I think it's just as you guys probably know, practicing with each other a lot, I think is a advantage. So we get to work on things together, so we kind of know what each other's working on. So when we see it in play, we prepared for it a little bit.
For sure. So are we going to see more of you guys playing together in 2024?
Probably. We'll probably do something similar to this year where we mix it up, but we also play together. If who knows, maybe we'll get drafted to the same MLP team for like a third time. So who knows?
Oh my gosh, we were on the same MLP team too, and that was a cool experience because it was in Newport. So we had to play in front of our friends, and that was so fun. But yeah, I mean, on that level, I mean, the pressure and everything, like you guys handle it well. So good job.
Question for you guys. I know we've seen a lot of Brascia sisters this year. Are we going to see any? I know you've played some, Mary, I think when Maggie hasn't been able to come, but are you guys ever going to split up when you're at the same tournament and just decide to not play with each other for one?
I don't think so. I mean, the only time, like you said, that we don't play is when I'm not there. There probably will be a couple of those where I'm not there because of school, but every tournament I go to, I'll play with Mary and Hayden. So I just stick with the same partners every tournament.
Okay, yeah. Your sanity must be much more intact than ours, because I don't think we could do it for a whole full schedule together. No, after one tournament, we're like, we're not doing this again, and then we like end up doing it a few months later. But
Yeah, it's fine.
even our drive to work can be like crazy sometimes, where we're just like fighting with each other. So I just need a break sometimes.
No, it's funny that you guys say that you guys fight and stuff sometimes, because I think from our perspective, we'll see you guys and it doesn't look like anything's wrong, and then people look to us and then think that we never fight, but we're fighting all the time. So we do a good job of not showing it to the outside world, but
I think you guys do a better. I think we should, like, if we ever play each other, let's mic us all up and see what the difference is and how we talk to each other. So I'm sure it's way more positive on your end than our end.
Oh, we are going to do the mic'd up Kawamoto Brascia battle in 2024. It's gonna be live streamed. It's coming to the people. We're ready.
It's happening. Can Vinny coach me and Jade?
yes, get Coach Vinny.
Yeah, we need him out there. That's hilarious. Well, that is amazing that you guys are doing such a good job this year. Want to ask a little bit back on you still have full-time jobs and you're balancing pro pickleball. What is training like for the Kawamoto sisters? I would love to know.
Ooh, well, we haven't been historically big drillers in the past with each other, because like you said, we get a little annoyed with each other, but we've changed that this year. We've been working on different shots with each other. We do mostly, I'd say, just like rec play with some local players here whenever we can. It's usually like an evening time after work, a few days a week. In the winter, there's more indoor spots popping up around Indianapolis, so it's been a little easier to find court time. So yeah, hopefully this winter we get a steady, good group of players going. Jade's boyfriend is like a pretty good 5-0 player, so we play with him a lot. But yeah, I think the key to us this summer has been going out and drilling with each other more than we did before, because last year I don't think we did that one time with each other, and now we're sucking it up and just going out there. I'm telling her, don't speak, just hit the ball. If I hit it, if I hit it bad, just let it go. But so it's hard with Jackie. I don't know why, it's just hard, but we're getting better. All right, Jade, thanks. You know it's true. You know it's true. I don't have to be so honest. You're being honest too.
Maggie, I was gonna say, this sounds why are we like living identical lives on opposite coasts? Because
I know my boyfriend Nick is a really good player too, so I drill with him a lot and we play with him sometimes, like set up mixed matches. So it's nice to have him too. And then Mary and I don't have to drill every single day with each other and get sick of each other.
But yes, I think that is so true about the drilling. For people listening that may play with a loved one and you might get irritated with each other out there, keep going out there and drilling with each other and putting in the work together. It's gonna pay off. Clearly the Kawamotos are doing it. They're in finals. It's great to see. Thank you for sharing that insight into your training.
Thanks. I think, yeah, in particular this year, we've always been known as defensive players. So we've been trying to work on different offensive shots, offensive patterns. So yeah, hopefully we keep growing our arsenal a little bit.
Yes, for sure. Oh, we can totally tell. I mean, I love watching you guys play. Like, I'm a fan, even though we're friends too. It's just funny because I'm like, they're my favorite people to watch play. I don't know about you, Maggie, but yeah, you guys are the best. So, okay, good to know. Moving on, kind of going back in time, how did you guys get introduced to pickleball?
Yeah, this was back in 2019. I think our dad was just like working out at a local rec center and stumbled upon them playing pickleball like on the basketball courts, and he happened to get rope into it, and then he liked it and brought Jade and I along soon after that. So it was just us playing at like the local church on the basketball courts for like the first year or so. That was like spring of 2019. And just kind of kept playing through COVID, probably picked it up like a little more. That's when it's kind of like the only thing to do, I guess, since we had like, you know, a local, like our family, we would all play together. So yeah, that's just how we got started. Just our dad stumbled upon it at a local rec center.
Cool. And now you've been playing almost every day since.
I haven't put a paddle down since. Haven't touched the tennis racket since, maybe one time, but definitely all pickleball from then on out.
Oh, wow. Have you guys visited UD recently at all? University of Dayton. Fun fact for the listeners again, we actually went to the same college. I went to the University of Dayton, and that's where the Kawamotos graduated from. When I went on my recruiting visit, they were there, and I was like, oh, they're so cool. Guess I got to go here because they're there. But have you guys been back since you graduated, or?
I went back after the Columbus MLP just to like drive by, kind of visit some stuff. But I think we maybe went to a couple of their tennis matches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we went to like a wedding there last year, so we went back. Yeah, still the old stomping grounds. But I'm sad that we missed each other by a year, because I, you know, still in, like, I remember back in the group chat after we graduated, but we were still part of the girls group chat sometimes, and they would always say Mary in the club. I don't know if that's if you have any stories about why that originated, but you know.
Yes, you always have to be in the club. Thank you, Matea, for this nickname, because in all aspects of your life, you need to be dancing, having fun, you know. I think that's where it originated. I'm always trying to bring the energy on the court too. So thank you again to Matea for that. Hopefully she listens to this episode. I know she's getting into pickleball herself, so that's exciting. So now I want to ask a couple questions to kind of get to know the sister partnerships a little bit more. So who's more likely to? Sister edition.
Oh, I love this.
So
hopefully we agree.
Yeah, hopefully you agree. Let's point to the sister that we think is the answer to the question. Okay. Who is more organized?
Probably
Jade.
Okay. Oh, yes. And we want the explanations too. We want to hear why.
We're both equally unorganized, I think.
Yeah, but I'm technically the older twin, so I feel like I have that role, that responsibility to make sure, you know, Jackie's okay, that we've got everything figured out, that we got our flights, our hotels, all that. I feel like that's usually me doing that stuff. So
growing up, I'd always like, we'd have like doctor's appointments or dentist appointments like back to back, and I'd always make Jade go first, and she was the older sister, so maybe that's why we think that.
Interesting. What a fun fact. Okay. Second question. Who is the better cook?
Me.
probably Jackie.
Me.
Jackie and Maggie.
Yeah, me for sure.
Oh,
I actually like to cook. I've never seen you cook anything.
okay.
We try and cook together, and sometimes that just ends worse than if one of us like does it by ourselves. Sometimes we're dumber together than apart.
Okay, love that. Third question. Who is more likely to be late to pickleball practice?
Me.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if it's in the morning, I feel like I can be late because waking up, trying to get going, but man, it's a pet peeve to be late.
I know, I hate when other people are late, but if you want me there at like 6, tell me to be there at 5:30.
Yeah. Why is that? I hate when other people I can't talk. Other people are late, but sometimes, yeah, I'm the one who's late. So, all right, next one. Who is more likely to get married first?
Probably Jade.
Okay.
Yeah, how long have you been dating your boyfriend, Maggie?
Oh, like 5 months.
Oh, okay. Still brand new. I've been dating mine for like 4 years, so it's time soon, I hope.
It's
I hope
around.
he's watching.
Tate, hope you're listening. Get the ring.
Yeah, maybe
Kate,
this is his sign.
this is your sign. The MaryGoRound Podcast pickleball wedding is coming soon. I'm kidding. Just imagine how fun that would be if you guys were dinking at the wedding.
Oh my gosh.
I've seen some like viral videos of people just pulling out like a paddles on the dance floor and like dinking during their dances. Interesting.
Yeah. I've been seeing TikToks of people having, bachelorette parties of pickleball. I mean, clearly it's trendy, so who would have thought? Okay, next. Who is the favorite sibling in the family?
No, it's Jade. Not a Jade.
Oh, Maggie.
Maggie can do no wrong. I always have some sort of something going on where I'm just I don't know. Okay, so Jade, you're not problematic.
Yeah, less problematic. I feel like Jackie.
I just take the heat for the both of us. We probably like both agree on something, but I'll vocalize it and take the heat.
Oh, whatever. You're just like a little more spoiled, maybe, and like little youngest child syndrome, And I'm again the more responsible one, keeping you alive and everything.
Wow.
Not true.
Good to know. Okay, and the last question for this game is who is the better singer?
Ew.
Oh gosh.
Equally terrible.
Yeah.
Equally terrible.
Oh, so
What about you guys?
Yeah.
I feel like Mary sings like when she's
Mary-
talking sometimes, so
I do sing when I talk. Some of the players on tour know this. Yeah, it's now like an inside joke, even with like the Johns brothers and like Deckel. When I walk by, and they'll always be like Mary, and I'll be like Deckel. But yes, I always sing my words. But no, I love going to karaoke places. I don't know if you guys have been to one, but I want to know, what is your go-to karaoke song?
Go ahead, Jade.
yeah, I would need to be, I don't know, like hypnotized or something to be able to go up on, like I'm not willingly going to go on stage and sing unless someone gave me like $1 million or something, but I have thought about this before. If I had to sing and like my life depended on it, it would probably be The Climb by Miley Cyrus. That would be, the one I'd have to belt out, but only if my life depended on it.
I did not think that was going to come out of Jade's mouth.
It's a good song.
I don't think you could pay me like more than $1 million to go up on stage. But Mary, I will cheer you on from the front row. I will sing and dance along for you.
Yeah, what are you singing, Mary? What are you singing, Maggie?
Well, I like Bohemian Rhapsody because it really is an epic song. And I didn't sing that. I don't remember what I sang, but actually, Dayton teammate. Oh, hi, dog.
Sorry, I don't know what she's barking at.
No.
She likes that
Song choice.
Yeah, she clearly likes the song. I just remember my freshman year when we took a tennis trip to Nashville, the team went and sang karaoke. And so I had to do it in front of a bunch of people in Nashville. So I guess that's what maybe started this hobby. But yeah, for me,
That is quite the range on that song.
Yeah.
We need video proof next time.
I will send you that someday, maybe never. Maggie?
Yeah, probably something Taylor Swift. I don't know. Pretty.
Yeah, if my life depended on it, it would have to be Taylor Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, she is an icon. We want to see you on the pickleball court, Taylor Swift. Please show up to MLP this year.
Bring Travis.
Yeah.
Yes, bring Travis. We're here for that relationship. Yay. That concludes Who is More Likely To. Thank you for participating. We learned some new things about each other. Hopefully, this is the stuff that we need to build as pickleball partners to have success on the court. But you guys, thank you so much for coming on the MaryGoRound podcast. That's about all I have for you guys today. Do you have any other things you'd like to say to the viewers or any other pickleball tips or advice?
Say go Brascia sisters. Love that you guys are so close to each other and love playing with each other. But yeah, what else you got?
Not much. Just if you haven't picked up a paddle yet, go try it. It's never too late. And love that this is growing at the speed it's growing, and hope to see it in the Olympics one day.
Yes.
And the NCAA. I'm working on that. I am working on that.
Yes, we can't wait to see pickleball in colleges, hopefully pickleball in the Olympics. Pickleball is everywhere. It's the best. Thank you, sisters, for joining us. And thank you to all who tuned in to the MaryGoRound podcast. We will see you next time. Bye.